PM vows to shred human rights laws in terror response. Sturgeon claims May would struggle in Brexit talks. Corbyn says there's 24 hours to save the NHS. It's the last day of campaigning, and time to plot your snacks and strategic naps for tomorrow. A quick note before we dive in: unlike many news organizations, The Guardian hasn't put up a paywall. We want to keep our journalism as open as we can. The Guardian's independent, investigative journalism takes a lot of time, money and hard work to produce. Here's how you can support it. What's happening? Live General Election 2017. Campaign enters final day amid human rights row. Politics Live. Labour and Lib Dems reject Theresa May's vow to rip up human rights laws to crack down on terror suspects. Read more. A maelstrom of vote wooing, pledge waving and opponent swiping. It's the final chance for politicians to impress voters with what they think will be the clinching enticements. For Theresa May, it's a vow to rip up human rights laws to crack down on terror suspects. For Jeremy Corbyn, it's a warning that there are but 24 hours to save the NHS. Well, it worked for some Tony chap in 1997. For Nicola Sturgeon, it's a question of whether the UK really wants May tackling Brexit negotiations. For Tim Farron, it's a question of whether the UK really wants anyone tackling Brexit negotiations. The PM's planned pitch today was to be more jobs, more homes, better roads and railways, and world-class digital connectivity, but that message is likely to be blanketed by her announcement last night, after another day of pressure over police cuts and questions over security misses, that she has her eye on human rights laws. I can tell you a few of the things I mean by that. I mean longer prison sentences for people convicted of terrorist offenses. I mean making it easier for the authorities to deport foreign terror suspects to their own countries. And I mean doing more to restrict the freedom and the movements of terrorist suspects when we have enough evidence to know they present a threat, but not enough evidence to prosecute them in full in court. And if human rights laws stop us from doing it, we will change those laws so we can do it. Do human rights laws stop her at the moment? May's opponents say no. The Lib Dem leader accused her of posturing, saying, "We have been here before. A kind of nuclear arms race in terror laws might give the appearance of action, but what the security services lack is not more power, but more resources." Labour peer Shami Chakrabarti told BBC Newsnight, "We can provide any new powers that are truly necessary and proportionate within the human rights framework and within the rule of law." The Snap: sign up for The Guardian's election briefing. Read more. For The Sun, which today carries an interview with the PM on her proposed crackdown, that's not going far enough. If Google, YouTube, Facebook and Twitter fail to eradicate the jihadist filth they publish to the world, the newspaper says, Mrs. May should consider the nuclear option, ordering our internet service providers to shut down these vast sites until they are purged. From the nuclear option to the Labour leader, and there's the definition of an awkward segue, who's taken his turn in the mirror to urge voters to achieve something special and put him into no 10. The message, "We are going to win," is clear. The handwriting is not, though I believe he's signed it Jez. Answers on a placard, please, please.